feeling okay? You don't look well.
Okay, the stream disconnected sometime mid that fight. But the synopsis of how the rest of it went is essentially this. That I mostly hid while Val mostly fought, as is the norm for this pairing of personalities. I let him do all the up-close and personal work while I strategically withdrew. From a distance.
What kind of sorry excuse for a sailor gets their ship trapped in a cave?
Okay, that'll get us another level up before we go to fight Vale's dad. Which is gonna be hella messy. Yeah, I think I'll put the point in demolition job. Merciless Cold. I do eventually want to put a point into Restoration Mastery. Illusion still needs 2 points. I do eventually need to also start moving down Speech, because this lovely tree over here gives me all sorts of extra perk-related things. Also, speech experience when shouting based on your shout cooldown is a great way to level speed. Or speech, rather. As an alternative to the just selling everything method. There should be some potions over here.
What are you making this time?
Nails. I'm literally just making nails. I don't think there's any good reason for me to come down here other than to loot these bodies, but I do want to double check and make sure I'm not missing like a chest or something crazy valuable. Off we go.
Are you feeling okay? You don't look well.
see you're not dead yet. Well done.
Sending assassins is just rude.
How else is an old man supposed to see his son, eh?
Having me thrown a burger and taking my shit was your idea of a family reunion?
But the dark road is always mine.
I took her from the front to take her back, and you went back by trying to express me in my pocket.
Oh, my game crashed. That's fair. Okay. So we're taking down members of the crew slowly. I really need to go buy more magical potions. Like that's my Achilles heel, is running out of magicka. I need to actually double down on mastering enchanting so I can make better gear so I run out of magicka less. Alteration plus the perk points to support it would also be huge. Because my apprentice level... Novice and apprentice level spells can eventually be... Why are you running into the ocean? Val! What are you doing? Rose cutlasses, because I do quite like them.
I guess.
So let me give you a bunch of the cutlasses for your crew.
We'll talk later.
It's over, Sarah.
I certainly underestimated you.
You underestimated your son.
What nonsense is it? This world is stupid. Meant to be tested. I'm made of what he is.
Val's made more of himself than you'll ever be. And yet again, he's bested you.
taught him anything.
You're wrong about him.
I knew I was sending rifles to his day. Never forget that about me, friend. Now, let's get this over with. Oh!
Rip. I want his outfit, but I know what it's going to do to his body. Val,
The old bastard's finally dead.
any regrets?
No, somebody would do it. I was never able to have it. I've been trying to please him my whole damn life. I used to think if I could just show him I was good enough that he'd care. I looked for those moments when he would put on me, when he would accept me.
It's natural to want a parent's love.
Yeah, but he didn't really love me. He just liked that I made him look good. So, it was easy. Everything was supposed to be different once I became captain. Instead, I made me miserable.
Isn't it everything you'd always wanted?
Yeah, I read too many stories as a kid. The reality is, you can't be some kind of swashbuckling hero and run a crew of corsairs and cutthroats. Tarek always said Kappas and I against each other. What Kappas did was just never good enough for him. I fell into a lot of the same patterns. I did a lot of things in those days I wouldn't do today. Which I regret. I've done it all.
You're walking away?
The Dark Rose will do it. I'm not sure what's next for me, but it's not going to be on board that ship. Sticking with you has been the first good decision I made in a long time. I'm glad you're in my life. You need me. I won't be far.
So, here's
Yeah.
why I killed his dad. I know what happens if you let Dad live. Dad comes back a few more times to make his life hell. I am curious.
No problem. We could keep him up. Things get lost in shit. Falls would never. Need something?
The thing is that
Alright.
Dad comes back and messes with him a few times. If we don't, or I suspect that killing Dad means that at the end of the day, that girl we keep running into is going to end up being the one who ends up laying claim to the ship. That as a result of that, we'll get to learn more about her history with her dad. Because I am betting that that is fascinating as hell.
Are you feeling okay? You don't look.
Hi, Tarek. Hi, Tarek.
Sarah? Sarah? And what might you do? Sarah?
Yes, Sarah.
Alright. Since we're in the area, I call it. Oh, is it cold? Yeah, I'm betting the cold is why. Oh, because I was swimming. That would do it. Okay. We need to get out of the cold before I literally die of frostbite. What I'm thinking is that we are going to go back to Solitude. Spend a night at the inn. Val and I'll have a little chit-chat.
Let's go down.
About just generally the state of the world. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any sky shards. I would have thought Solitude would have one somewhere in this general area. But thus far, that is not appearing to be the case. What I'm hearing is probably Nirnroot, but I want a good vantage point for looking for sky shards.
you know what you're doing with those flames there.
I don't think any of the shards are likely to be in White or in Solitude the city. But I could be wrong.
Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is a right terror. That's a load off my mind. Here's your pay.
Oh, vampires. Okay.
I'd love
I
to.
swear there's something out there. In the dark. Ulfric Stormcloak? Eiffel High King? What a laugh.
Need something? No, no questions. I wanted to ask you something this time, actually.
What did you want to ask?
What's your life been like, you know, before we met?
Oh gosh. I was a scholar.
That's impressive. I'd like to hear about your studies sometime.
And a priestess.
Well, I hope you don't mind that I'm not really religious. I almost envy you for knowing your true calling like that.
And that's really it.
Glad to know you better.
Let's go. Let's bed down for the evening at
Welcome to the Winking Skeever.
Skeever.
Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of magic. You're on the wrong side of Skyrim. Otherwise, you can try the Jarl's Wizard. I wouldn't, though. I've heard Jari Ra is hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Of course, it's all in this note. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Rumor has it that forsworn raiding parties have been pushing further and further east along the Gerald Mountains. The arrival of Legate Fessendil has prevented further incursions, but they failed to apprehend their leader, Crow's Tooth. While Crow's Tooth has been separated from her forces, she's believed to have fled with considerable spoils. In an effort to put an end to this threat, anyone killing Crow's Tooth may claim her stolen loot. Mercenaries, like infamous sellsword Bjormund Windstrider, have been heading into the mountains beyond Darklight Tower. Well, they could be after the treasure. It's feared Crow's Tooth is gathering these forces for a renewed assault. We ask any capable warriors for their aid in dealing with the potential threat in Nuriel. So that note is the rationale behind why Astrid's gonna die. You have been cordially invited to dinner and drinks at Bloodchill Manor. As an honored guest, you're encouraged to come early and mingle with other attendees. When you're ready to feast, ask the house waiter for a menu and he'll let you into the banquet hall. The finest and most delectable dishes will be on display. There will be no need for appetizers once everyone is ready and seated. A full course awaits. Come for dinner, stay for the drinks. Celestina, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgeir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim, namely that you run away and have your friend deal with just about everything for you, have brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak with me the next time you're in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I can also tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Siggeir of Falkreath. No. Let's see. Skyshard beacons. Enable beacons.
We drink to...
Does the book stay? I don't need map markers. Okay, adjust perk points given, persist god mode.
Days come and gone, for the age of aggression
Did I rent the room?
is just about done.
If you need a good rumor or two. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I didn't.
Need anything,
Okay,
you just
that's
say
what
the
I
word.
thought.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Once it's late enough for us to go shopping, we'll
Down
go
with
over
Ulrich, the killer
and
of kings.
sell.
On the day
I'm
of
not sure. What do I have that's worth selling? I'm at high carry weight, so there's got to be something. Why do I have an iron greatsword? Okay, there's stuff to sell, being the point. Oh, lots of stuff to sell. 'Cause I don't need those glass arrows. I've got lots of stuff I could sell at the potion shop, too.
death,
Okay, yeah.
we will drink
Music here is
and
pretty
we'll
good thanks to the
sing.
Bard's College nearby.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours.
Are you feeling
and we
okay?
see it white
You don't
clean
look well.
of the scourge that has sullied our hope. And our
I don't have Sanguinari Vampiris, do I? Oh, I have Rock Joint. That's fun. Okay, that's a thing I'm gonna have to deal with in a minute. I don't think I have any potions of cure disease, but we'll figure it out.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
Where to begin? He does have so very many problems.
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Tag, you're it. Can't catch me. I'm not playing with you, Hyde.
I've always liked the fog. It makes surprise attacks much easier.
A coin or two.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find something new here. How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Nothing enchanted there. Minor conjuration. Nothing crazy there either. Alright, I'm keeping the lucky ice wraith teeth. Okay, that'll do.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
But since we're in a shop, hey Val.
Don't.
Say, where did Fathus die exactly? I, ought to give him a decent cremation.
It was near the abandoned boat. I'm not sure what happened to his body, actually.
I wish... I, guess the guards cleaned up the mess then. An unmarked grave somewhere was probably inevitable for both of us, and the best we could hope for.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, what now?
You seem particular about your clothing.
I'd like to look nice. What of it?
How come you don't have a pirate hat?
I hate hats. They mess up my hair.
And the light armor because?
So I don't drown? I mean, I have no idea how people even swim in heavy armor. Do you always have to ask so many questions?
I was making conversation. I like your ring.
Just a little trinket I picked up.
Did you steal it?
No. I overpaid for it at a jeweler's like anyone else does. Since you appreciate fine clothes and armor, why don't you pick my outfit sometime? I don't mind.
Sit and talk with Val at any tavern or meadery. Okay, but we are gonna... I don't think we're gonna visit the Bard's College just yet. We are gonna come up here. Have a quick chat with Behrend.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
What have you got for sale?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I do need corundum. At that price, though. What did my daughter do? You only bring her to me when she's in trouble.
She was just laying on the couch. I brought her because I didn't want to use her stuff.
Ah. In that case, you gotta stay with me until Auntie Shell's done in the bathroom. No. No, no, no. You can stand on the back of the chair if you want, though, Miss Kitty. He's okay. Oh. Restoration and conjuring. Aversion. Yeah, not any enchantments I don't already have via other means. Okay. So, you can take all my seal arrows, and you can take all my glass arrows. And I guess that's it.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
I do think, though, that we're gonna dip into Castle Tower and join up with the Legion while we're here. Hi, fire! Given everything else is arrows, I'm taking the pickaxe to be an arrow. No. It's just that it doesn't show the weapons. Is that what's doing it? Okay. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't letting me sell either of these. It's because it doesn't show my favorited items in the merchant window. Okay. Yeah, no, that was just my inventory. Okay, so we'll fix that in a second, and we'll go sell those. We're going to join up with the Legion while we're here.
He'd be insane to try.
Hey.
He doesn't have the men.
Thoughts on the Legion?
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Rifted,
Nope, no thoughts on the
need
Legion.
me. I
Okay.
won't be far.
It's not cause.
Damn rebels.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun,
to
then
gut
we
one
need
of
to be
those
there
rebels.
to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Are my men now giving free rein to any... Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yes, I was at Helgen.
Right, Helgen. It's good to see some of the townsfolk still alive.
I helped Hadvar escape. He said I should look for you.
Hadvar's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen.
Sir.
Legate Ricka.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I can handle anything you throw at me.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Saw where I took that arrow.
Oh, what's it for?
The ancients
Fort
built many
Hrogstad.
of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Consider that fort already
Good,
yours.
that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Now, here's the thing. I do also have mods installed that are intended to make the Civil War quest, let's call it more impactful. And, it's going to hurt, I'm sure.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperium. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm looking to sell you some things, actually. Alright, that's as good as that's gonna get.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
It might be the most underbaked quest line.
These
I
vampires
agree.
are becoming a real menace.
Okay, so we're gonna do two things. The first is the man who cried wolf. The other is that we are going to do joining the Legion, but we're gonna do, as I recall, Fort Haragstad is very close to Wolf Skull Cave. So we're gonna do Wolf Skull Cave first. Because I do think Wolf Skull Cave is likely going to be the more punishing quest. So joining the Legion should feel easy after we handle Wolf Skull. So I think they were probably afraid of having, like, major battles in each of the city resulting in a bunch of quest givers getting killed. I think they were probably also concerned about it becoming
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
a huge ordeal. But why are you telling me to go back to... What else is on? Oh, the Armo. Anyway, I think part of their concern was just that so much of Skyrim is based around being able to have access to quests. We just spammed 40 bandits in one fort. I mean... I'll tell you what. Because I do plan on doing the Civil War quests relatively slowly. When we start getting into the levels where I'm actually doing bigger battles, if I'm better geared, I will spawn in extra Stormcloaks. Because I do agree, the battles should feel, we'll call them more substantial. That sounds like a dragon. Oh, that's definitely a dragon. I don't see it. God, I hate the weather mods. By which I mean I love them because they make the game... Ah! Dragon! Actually scary. Yeah, that went about as well as I thought it would. Everything hurts. Oh god. Hide behind the tree. Hide behind the tree. And kite the dragon back to the city. Fail. Fail. Antagonizing the dragon when it's just the two of us is a very bad idea. Oh, actually, I think technically we're by the storm cloaks. Yeah. This might be the one time I say thank God for the storm cloaks. Saw you fly that way. Where are you going?
Bases
Why do they not give dragons red dots? Oh, they do. Okay. You're antagonizing the Stormcloaks. Good dragon. Safety. Hide from the dragon. Where is the dragon?
If you run, you'll just die tired.
Dragon. Dragon. Dragon.
Run, coward. You're outmatched.
Dragon. Oh god! Seriously, what is the dragon killing? I don't know if those are friendlies beyond the fact that they're also fighting the dragon. But you're a frostbite spider. At least I thought I saw a frostbite spider. Frostbite spider over there. Dragonborn versus courier versus afflicted refugee. Ooh. Okay.
I don't feel right.
You are? A citizen? Oh, you're a vampire.
I never would have believed it. I hadn't seen it. In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Well, we're just gonna leave before this random-ass citizen, who's definitely not a vampire, decides we need to be murderized. I am in so much trouble the first time this game throws a dragon at me without a small army to help me fight it. At least if I don't do something about my lack of magicka problem. Or I guess it's less a lack of magicka, more a problem of spell cost. Any darkness dimensional Raven way. Or Abobi darkness dimensional Raven's way. Or Ebony darkness dementia Terra way, depending on what chapter you're in. I sometimes genuinely just read my Immortal at anime conventions as a panel. Okay, let's get caught up on chat, because I feel like you said a lot while I was fighting a dragon. It just feels weird that after all the focus on the Civil War, all the quests are just awful. That's valid. Like, it just feels empty. It feels like bad D&D DM just spamming enemies everywhere. They even make you go do a dungeon full of Draugr. Yeah, not one unique quest objective. That is very true of the Civil War. I'm hoping that the handful of mods that were in the one mod pack I installed do something to make that feel more ground shaking. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up a second pickaxe. Oh well. I was trying to get the mushrooms. Okay. Hi, Draugr. Speaking of the Draugr. Oh, you still can't decide if my Immortal's a troll or not. I mean, here's the thing. The more I work with, like, people the age that Terra purports herself as, the more convinced I am that my Immortal is genuine in terms of, like, how it's written. Because that is exactly how kids write. That are the age that she purports to be. Like, the reality is that my Immortal, sorry Val, feels very genuine to me as, like, the power fantasy of some teenager who knows nothing about Harry Potter, but who wrote their fic in the Harry Potter world so they didn't have to come up with original characters, and who took up an interest in it because their friend did. Like, that is... all of that tracks to me. That all feels very correct to how the... I need to turn you upside down. All of that feels very correct to me. To how kids do act, especially in their writing. I do think they lean into the bad grammar a bit. And I also don't necessarily think that's surprising for someone in that age range. To want their world to be, like, really well received. And then when it isn't, to act a certain way about it, completely cracks. Oh god. That's an Atronac. Run! Run away! Everything back there is scary. Harry, run for your life. They summoned their own Satan. I'll catch up with you in a minute, Val. Again, brave Dragonborn of legend, right here. Definitely not running away from all their problems. Val, did you kill everything? Or did I just get far enough away from combat that combat stopped tracking?
You'll just die, Todd.
Val! Okay, well, we're going back to this approach, Val. Have some healing.
I'm not out.
You go be the hero. I'm just the support class.
You keeping me healed, I can take on an army.
I'm so glad you feel that way, Val. Because I'm pretty sure I straight up don't have magic potions. Again. Yep, no magic potions. This is all I can do to help. I'm helping. Oh god, nope.
You'll have to do better.
Val, why did you jump into it? I have to jump into that pit. That's gonna be a problem. I don't think I'm going to survive jumping into that pit. I think that pit deals my entire health pool of fall damage. Yeah, Val, you battle that necromancer. Well, I stand up here and throw spells at from a distance. It's the legendary mode plus all the mods. Enemies have, like, probably 3 or 4 times the health that they would in any other difficulty. It's thrilling content, I'm sure, watching me try and figure out how to be helpful in a fight without, you know, dying. Val, could you kite her back here so I can do literally anything to her? She just healed herself. And I'm not coming down there, because down there is death. Okay, I feel like I need to be brave. Val, seriously, why are you kiting the necromancer all the way down there? No yielding. Die. Okay. Hey, she had a magic potion. That's nice. You are very covered in blood, sir. Are you okay? I feel like you're probably not okay.
I'm fine. Stop mothering me.
Well, forgive me for being concerned. Bro's fighting for his life.
Are you feeling
You're
okay?
scooping pocket
You don't
change out
look
of urns. Yeah. Well, Val is the one that signed on to be the travel companion of the Dragonborn. Still not quite Dragon Age Origins level of blood. Yeah, that is true. Oh god. More spell kit. I'm dead. I'm convinced the Grey Wardens roll around in blood between every fight with how caked they end up. Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Okay, let's back up. Now I do have my my flesh spell on.
Hold on. Let's watch and see what's happening. Maybe pick off a few of those Draugr before they see us.
well, for sure. Okay, so far so much better. The fight at the end of this is going to be a shit show. Wait. Moonstone ore. You weren't what I meant to put on that hand.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dream of Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Oh god. I suffered a fatal ice shard to the wrist. I don't know why that was fatal, but...
Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Emma. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Emma.
I'll see you in oblivion.
Fire Satan is a tremendously helpful tool. Al, what you doing? Oh. Literally laughed at by the undead. Level 6. You know what? You know what? No. You're level 6. I don't have any magic. How much magic do I need for the screw you spell? Screw you. stop being Palpatine every time something dies? Okay. Oh god. Oh god damn it. I'm so fragile. In fairness, I did decide not to put on a shield spell of any sort before doing that shit, and I should have done better. Also, Satan, we probably enemy spellcasters are scary. Oh god, I'm dying. Let's do plan of
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm!
As our voices summon you, the blood of innocent binds you would flee. Summon with words bound by blood.
What? What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills.
Summon with words bound by blood.
You ants don't have the power to bind me.
Okay, so this is the part where this is going to go real sideways real fast. And I know it. I need to eat something. Satan, be prepared to come help. Again, everything here can kick my ass. I do actually need to make getting to the College of Winterhold a priority. Because... I do actually need the better spells that the college can grant me. Oh god. Oh no, that's his spell, so that's less scary. Would you stop reviving everything we kill? And again, I guess she is a necromancer. I'm running away again to regen mana. Because this fight's gonna be impossible if I don't. Let's see. Do you have a cool mod that... Oh, I do have a college mod that completely misses the point and turns it into a super funded and liked institution. I don't think so. So I do have, or when I usually play Skyrim, back before, you know, my computer, and all my, like, Skyrim saves and things got reset because of a dumb mistake in the process of doing all of this, but, of upgrading my computer. But before that happened, before that happened, one of the things that was a staple in my Skyrim was a mod that actually made Winterhold semi-nice, which you have to be compliant at least. But way to behead a chick. But
You feeling okay?
I don't like making the college a beloved institution because it just lore-wise it isn't. But I do like the college feeling like somewhere you'd actually go to study. And the problem is I feel like the way it's presented in Skyrim, why would you? Other than the fact that all of the, like, master spellcasters are there, like, that's the only reason to go to college. And in my opinion,
Something is wrong. There is an
sucks.
intruder.
Gotta be careful. Because I'm fragile. Fire at that guy! And run the fuck away! Hi. Here. Ratchmack. Will hopefully go up in health. Yes, that's what it's doing. Good. Then away for a little bit. Save. Satan to go up in health. You can go up higher, Satan. I promise it won't kill you. It won't kill you. It would kill me. Okay, okay. That's progress. Okay, Court. Come down these stairs. And lie in a corner like that. Taking those. Regeneration ropes. Ooh, fish. Spell Tome, Necromancer's Ritual. Regain 30 health and magicka every time a friendly, conjured, or reanimated minion dies. For a little over a minute and a half. That could be tremendously useful. Especially at higher levels. I will take that. And another copy of the Necromancer's Ritual. Neat. That I can sell. And a Staff of Calm. I'm over carry weight. Val. Val, buddy, where you at? Val. Val. Val! Where is he? My still not boyfriend abandoned me. Alright. We'll go back, talk to Falk Firebeard. No, we have to clear out the stupid fort first. Val! Wouldn't know, haven't played Witcher. I don't think I even own Witcher 3. Okay, what I might need to do, though, is hunt around for a bedroll. Fail! Get your ass over here, sir. Oh, there you are. Hi, Val.
I'm listening.
Let me trade you some things.
I guess.
Don't get snippy with me. Oh, I could just drop a pickaxe. No, I'll give him one too. Creatures and people won't fight, so I'll hold on to that. That could actually be genuinely useful at some point. Can't drop any of that yet. I do think I'm gonna give Vale a couple of healing potions. And maybe some of my miners. Because he is the one on the, he's the one actually on the front lines. Also, here, carry all the dragon shit. That's what's actually weighing me. Oh, and the firewood. And the mammoth tusk I'm holding on to be able to give you Isolde.
We should keep moving.
Okay, time to go send Vale and Fire Satan to kill the entirety of the fort while I hide. I really don't like that the immersive quest markers don't actually show me things unless I'm actively in combat.
Always like the fog. Makes surprise attacks much easier.
Ivy, could you get off my keyboard, please? Oh, what did you... Oh, no. Ivy, what did you do? She hit quick load. We're gonna go to the autosave in Skyrim. My cat does love the keyboard. It'll never not be wild. You can only find 3 bones and a whole ass dragon. And usually only 2 to 3 scales.
I've always liked the fog. Makes surprise attacks much easier.
I don't like the fog, Val. The fog is scary. The fog means there are things I don't see. Which means I am substantially more likely to get hurt. Widow's Watch Ruin. That doesn't sound like a vanilla Skyrim location. Oh.
Beg for death, you son of a whore.
At least there's no fogmen. That is true. But the last thing I need is more things making my life more dangerous. Val, please just go attack the fort. Very nice ship. She is going to attack it. I see that. That doesn't surprise me. Engaging in the very brave art of running away and letting everybody else fight my battles in Skyrim. Because my difficulty mods make combat for me very dangerous. hide for a minute. She's like, but you put it down by me. That clearly means it's mine now. You know what I do also really enjoy, though, about using Val as a follower? The follower I usually use in my modded Skyrim playthroughs is Kaiden, and at this level, he's literally, with an unenchanted weapon, one-shotting these things. And that's less fun for me. The fact that I can't just rely on him to go forth and murder all my enemies for me is actually kind of nice. Like, yes, I can rely on him to go soak hits, but for combat to resolve in anything resembling a reasonable manner or timeline, I do kind of have to help. Is that Val that's at low HP? Val's okay.
Won't get away with that. Hear me? Dead. Nope. Worthless venture.
There's still a guy up there? There's still a guy up there. Okay. Myself. Also, I'm starting to take damage from the cold.
Are you feeling okay?
That's not good because it also means I am very, very likely to die from the cold or get frostbite, which will hurt literally everything else I do. Go kill the guy that I know is on the top of this tower. Nope. He wants to kill me.
No, I heard so.
Val, can you please go kill the guy? The guy's being very rude to me. There's still somebody around here? Now there's a guy at the top of that tower. Come on, that's not fair. Tower people can there be?
You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. It's so much easier to run when you're dead.
You're outmatched.
You're gonna die for that. I'll kill you.
So we're starting to gain the ability to clear areas out. I want to take a look at my level up screen really quick. I'm sure I only have the one level up. So where do I put the point? Destruction at 30, I get lots of options. Because I think harsh lessons... No, harsh lessons 40. Okay. Is force of nature 30? Force of nature is 30. And the nice thing is that I think Force of Nature will put Elemental Blast always at increased 30% less magicka, which is good. I do also still need to take Merciless Cold. War of the Elements is also a thing I definitely want to make sure I get at some point. Pretty much everything in the destruction tree is amazing, which is why I have to always have mods installed to give me more perk points. Restoration has a lot of really great stuff. Alteration is tremendously useful. I still can't take Mage Armor 2. Still can't... Well, I could take Distorted Shape. Enchanting still needs more perk points. Because Enchanting's going to be one of the things that makes all the other things I'm trying to do easier. Conjuration, I've been going down fairly heavily. But there are only two paths of Conjuration I care about. The Plane Meld path and Mystic Binding path. Plane Meld eventually gets me Maelstrom, which is awesome. What is it? Unleash Hell... No, I mean, but Unleash Hell is an excellent perk. March of Oblivion is what I eventually want. Because eventually, that means I can have 4 summoned Daedra. Which is nothing to scoff at all. But surely building up my mage to be an actual threat. I do also need to smith up the swords I've been using. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I know there's a forge here. Is there a grindstone? There is not, by the looks of it. Touch me.
Prepare to die.
your steel mace. I think I still have to go into that other part of the building and kill everybody in there too. But I can't pick that chest. Screw you, yes I can. Whole septums. Totally worth it a lockpicking. Gimme. Gimme all those health potions. Okay. Brief history of the Empires. No. Daedra, Chalice, Mistake, Biography of Baron Zaya. Take a quick nap so I can level up. More magic, please. More health would make more sense, but this isn't about logical decisions. Also really and truly do need to put 2 points into illusion. Oh goody, this glitch. What can I go sit in? Okay. All better. Okay. Inventory. Let's real quick chow down on... Sure, a salmon steak. That we're just gonna eat with our bare hands like a heathen. Cast all of my combat things because I know we're going to need them for going in here. Are they not going to make me go in here? Well, we're going to go in here anyway.
I'll see you in oblivion.
How much did that bump the damage on that spell? So it used to do 22. Oh no, this one did 22. I guess it's not really bumping it that much. But as soon as I can get enough points in alteration, Elemental Flare won't cost me anything anymore. And that will be spectacularly helpful. Okay, come on, Fire Satan.
The Empire sure got their work cut out for them.
Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
feeling okay? You don't look...
Yeah, I know I have rock joint. Relax. Slightly. Just a little more slightly. There we go. Never pass on the lockpicking experience. There are too many good perks in lockpicking trees. There we go. Also, we did literally just earn half a level off of picking those locks. Alright. And it is time to run our way back to Solitude, where we've proven we're capable of things. Yay! Please no dragon on the way there. We killed a dragon on the way out of town. Please no more dragon. I'm a delicate little dragonborn and I can't handle it.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though.
Well, we'll try to get you to work with me. that I'm Dragonborn, do you want to talk to me? Alright. Nightfire.
A new supplicant approaches. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. But first, you must restore to me my beacon. I shall guide you unto it. Find it and return here, and great shall be your reward.
I do love that instead of finding the beacon, you can just go talk to Meridia when you're high enough level, and she's like, yeah, you can be my champion.
Hey. What would you do without me?
Okay, we'll go back to what's image I get? We'll go back to the Winking Skeever after we talk to False Firebeard.
Wait, I know you.
Fresh fish.
Wait,
Arms and armor.
I know you.
Forged by a master craftsman.
There's no mistake. You're a wanted woman, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying, and you're free to go. Can I help you? Proudspire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep. All right, then.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Tell me again why I'm wasting men chasing a fairy tale.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the Jagged Crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around.
Solitude is as glorious as they said it was. Nothing like Falkreath where I grew up.
In the absence of the moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here.
Sore
You
where
can
I
send
took
her
that
back
arrow.
when you get there and
hate
find nothing
archers.
but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Changed your mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all. Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II.
Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to Emperor Titus Mede II.
And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire.
And unwavering obedience to the officers of his great
May
empire.
those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty.
May those above judge me, and those below take me if I fail in my duty.
Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire.
Long live the Emperor, and long live the Empire.
Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricka has a special assignment for you.
If Ulfric wasn't a lust for power, you'd see we are on the same side. I'm just itching for a fight.
Legate Ricka, where'd you go?
Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here.
What's the Jagged Crown?
A legendary crown dating back to King Harald's time, or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause.
How do we know the crown's in Corvinjune?
Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Lushan campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown.
Okay?
Knowledge of that location was lost in the Wars of Secession. But my agents report that Galmar is pretty damn convinced Corvinjune is the tomb of King Borgus. I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it. I am a loyal citizen of the Empire. My parents were legionnaires, and I followed in their footsteps. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim, and wish to see her made whole again.
Don't the Stormcloaks call themselves the sons and daughters of Skyrim?
I've been a daughter of Skyrim all my life. I love this land, and her people.
I'm all for diplomacy.
So do all the
The
Nords
sooner
that
the
serve the
Emperor
Empire.
deals with this civil war mess,
Ulfric,
the sooner
too,
we can get back
once.
to Cyrodiil.
He wasn't always a self-serving egomaniac. He fought in the Imperial Army in the war against the Dominion. But Ulfric and his Stormcloaks are deluding themselves. If there's any hope of a long-term victory against the Dominion, it's in the Empire. The rebels are only inflaming the tension and weakening the Empire by distracting it from its ultimate aim. I'm a soldier, not a politician, and my personal beliefs are not yours to question. I hope Ulfric will come to his senses, but I fear he's in too far to stop now. Likely only Ulfric's death or the overthrow of the Jarl supporting him will end this. Either way, much blood will be spilled. Don't wait for me. Get to Corvin June as soon as you're ready. I'll meet you there.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. Yep. Light, medium, or heavy. All right, here you go. Should keep you light on your feet. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
Well, some necromancers were attempting to summon and bind Potema.
Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them.
I interrupted the ritual, yes. It's done.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought. Good to see you. Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair-weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you. Anytime, friend.
Do you feel all right? Don't take this the wrong way. There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me.
What can I do for you?
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
What a waste. Torrik could have been Ulfric's strongest ally.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Downsword I have.
Nothing. I'm busy. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who appointed me to the position. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
Why was Torig killed
Because
exactly?
Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Torig's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Torig became that symbol.
So the war started when Islot died?
No. Even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Torig High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Torig respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Torig directly to stand up, to declare independence, Torig might have done it.
Why didn't Torag ever declare independence?
Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the God was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Torig wasn't ready to let it fall apart. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Is it just me, or is Sabine Stentor having us take out the competition?
Be quick.
No, it's not
I have
just
little
you.
patience for mundane concerns.
Wanna play tag?
It's beautiful here.
Baron.
Seems there's no end to the needs of
Can I have
the
some sealing good,
finest
please?
weapons and armor.
Just one. And in exchange for that singular piece of steel, you can have 30 steel arrows and 2 dwemer bolts.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Woo, 3 more hull damage.
Are you feeling okay? You don't look well.
Arms and armor, forged by a master craftsman.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient.
The music here is pretty good thanks to the Bard's College nearby.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows.
Yeah?
You'll know the Dragonborn's come.
No, in case you haven't noticed, I don't follow orders. I take suggestions. I will, however, fight at your side.
Why fight at all if you don't believe in the cause?
Because I believe in you. I'm fighting for you, not the Empire.
What do you have against Ulfar?
Oh, other than him being a egotistical, short-sighted racist, you mean? Well, for all its faults, a united empire is probably our best bet of defeating the Altmeri Dominion. See, Talos worship being banned was a meaningless short-term concession that bought the Empire time. Ulfric was a fool to make it a real issue after Markarth. Furthermore, he could have easily just had High King Torygg in his pocket with a little tact and a little subtlety. His strategy is flawed, and this civil war only benefits the Thalmor. I don't have anything against the Empire, really. Better the Daedra you know, as the saying goes. The Thalmor are no friend to anyone but themselves, and none of the provinces can stand against them alone. But I'm no soldier. I'm too used to calling my own shots.
I'll do everything I can to deserve your trust and
All right. Don't you have someone to salute or something?
We will take back our home.
A toast. Let's celebrate our victories.
Cheers to us, the unstoppable duo.
Killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're
Cheers to
children
us.
Of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
I'd love
and
to.
our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll. Sing.
Okay. He does need to be sitting.
We should stop for a hot minute.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Yeah?
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. First, though, have a round on me.
We drink to our
What kind of things do you smuggle?
Contraband mostly. Dwemer artifacts, ebony and the like. With the right intelligence, ships are easy enough to fight at sea. Or I'd get there first and loot the ruin myself. When pickings were slim, I'd just take a job transporting, specialty cargo.
You mean skooma?
Yeah, I ran skooma from time to time. That wasn't all of it, though. Hey, don't look at me like that. I have some standards.
Such as?
It's one thing to go after someone who's prepared to defend themselves. It's entirely different to crush someone just because you can. Taking on the East Empire Company is no pleasure cruise. My hands aren't clean. The things I did at sea were what you'd imagine. But I never dealt in slaves or animal fighting rings. We live in a hard world that tests our strength, but senseless cruelty doesn't have to be a part of it. Or at least not my part of it.
What about the note I found outside of White River Watch?
Oh, by Azora that. I hope you killed Ironhand because he's gonna be pissed when I don't pay him. I only took the job to front the money for the expedition to get the Star of Solitude. I figured after I sold it, I'd just pay him back extra and he'd be happy enough with the windfall.
So you were never intending to bring him the wolves?
Oh, gods, no. Anyway, how in oblivion would I have gotten a pack of wild wolves into the cargo hold? No amount of money is worth that headache.
Thanks for being honest.
Well, thanks for sticking around. I know my past might not be the kind of thing you signed up for.
You may have a checkered past, but you're making different choices now.
Hey, this way, I can find brand new ways to disappoint you with my choices. What do you say to another round? Or maybe let's get some food to go with all this conversation.
What house is your Dunmer family from?
No one these days. Before the Red Year changed everything, supposedly the Serranos served House in Doral. My father was born in Windhelm, though, and he never wanted to talk about it much. Most of the Dunmer I sailed with were houseless. Some had been kicked out in disgrace, or at least their families had been. Wherever you come from, you could always make something of yourself.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the dragon.
It'll be good to warm up. I can barely feel my fingers.
To the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
think Silent Storm is next. Oh, I have Demolition Job. The illusion to 50 just with the extra perk. Let's see.
You feeling okay? You don't look well.
You don't look... You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
Too bad we didn't hear about the delay before the shipment got to the docks. Would have been problem solved if the spiced wine were still at sea. Just saying. Eh? Sure.
they'll teach the dragons to mess with us.
I'm with you.
Hey, I like your style.
What a laugh.
All right. I got this armor from a knight in High Rock. Quite the story.
Hey, that actually makes us look like quite the pair. Let's go.
Come in and shut the door. Oh, what delight. Another charming... Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Ultramodded. Water breathing enchantment is fairly rare, so I think I'll pick that up.
Finally.
all I ask is a windy day with the white clouds flying.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay. But we have an interest in... The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. Turn me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would... a tragic and very, very profitable event.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Are you feeling okay? You don't look well.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Yvetsen asked me to check on her shipment of spices.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
She can't afford that.
I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvetsen her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Thank you, and congrats on the wedding.
Dock work is not good work. Better than Black Marsh, though. Much better.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Rock. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Here.
Is he dead?
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right? Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe.
happened?
The only good thing my father Octiev ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year. Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year. Good luck out there.
All right, now, everyone back away. Let the law handle this.
But...
If anyone saw anything, step forward. Otherwise, step away from the body. You there. Wait a moment.
What a waste.
You there. What do you know about this? If you happen to recollect anything about the incident, I've got my eye on you. You there. What do you know about this? And perhaps you care to explain why you are standing so close to a dead body with your weapon drawn. I see. And this force of habit, does it also compel you? Is that so? Well, perhaps a night in jail might loosen your tongue, I've got my eye on you.
Finest fishing. Hot daily.
And still contribute to combat in a meaningful way. It also means I don't really need to level my my illusion much higher at this point. Like, I'll probably take it to 75 at some point, but... So Conjuration becomes the next focus, because I can put the second point into Conjuration Mastery and a point into Plane Meld. and eventually, in a few more levels, Atromancy. I don't think I have a ton of unfilled soul gems. I don't. I also don't think I know Soul Trap. I do not, so I would need to learn it. That's valid. Alright, so I need to go get in trouble with Vale somewhere. To continue progressing our friendship. I'm also genuinely going to swap into these Black Robes of Destruction for a while. Not because it's a vibe I particularly enjoy, but stat-wise, it is the best thing I have at the moment. And I need to be prioritizing functional over fashionable at the moment. On the subject of other things, I don't have the Helgen Reborn guide. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that too. Alright, well, until the next time I do this, I will catch you guys later.